So I needed a doctorate to be able to understand who I am, family dynamics, how things change around, how people change power, and why people respect different people, and all of that sort of stuff. I needed a master's degree from like an accredited university in order to understand why people consider certain sets of knowledge to be at different levels of understanding. I already had a doctorate from a non-accredited university of very high prestige, but unfortunately I obtained that degree around the time, not long after I started childbearing. So people weren't counting much that I was doing back in those days. Although Caroline Kennedy is doing very good with her with my name and a doctorate in philanthropy from Cambridge, Queen's College of Cambridge. So anyway, but words do sometimes communication can be effective, whether or not you use words or not, and whether it's the Queen's English or the King's Arabic, we can get things done. People pilfer from me a lot, and I think that we could probably look at absolutely everything because they've been, cataloging everything. They want to make sure absolutely certain that, my son who's hanging around is not giving a dowry to someone other than Zainab, but it kind of forgot about his mother, who, a lot of different relatives are capable of giving these things on their behalf, and, it being my son's responsibility to, run down people who steal from his mother, which, he was busy, and I was like, okay, I understand you can't, do that every day. But there's been washing machines and couches and ottomans and recliners and bedding, mattresses, money given for problems that other people caused that I didn't need to do. You can even count time that I had to spend in the runaround and busy work. And I think at the end you probably paid 108 progressive dowries or bride payments to wedding gift packages to 108 relatives, all being spiritual relatives. So if you end up acquiring 108 further women, I think that's all been dealt with. I mean, I don't know what else you got to do, but we'll work on it. It's just got to stay structured. The more structured it stays, the easier it is to cope.